So if you click this video looking for new VST plugins, freebies and deals, you've came to the right place. Today's video is sponsored by Minimal Audio, and we will be checking out their Evoke plugin a little bit later on in today's video. And this video might be a little bit longer as well, because today's video will include my trip to ADE, which was very awesome as usual. Well, first up, over at Waves Audio, they have their Black Friday plugin. This Black Friday, November 28th, we are releasing a very exciting brand new plugin, and we are giving away a limited number of licenses for free. So what you do here is just put your email in here. They've not gave us any kind of details of what it's going to be yet, but if you do want to get your hands on it, it is limited time only. Fill in this email here and sign up. I'm sure you'll get that on Black Friday. Up next, over at E-Instruments, they have the slower fragment library for Kontakt. Explore the magic of half-speed tape textures and sounds for free. I've actually got the full version of this, and this is awesome, very awesome. So just to get a free version out there is very cool as well, so everyone can kind of play with it a little bit. I did say this works in Kontakt, and you'll be happy to know it does work in the free Kontakt player as well, so literally everyone can get their hands on it. So this will look like inside of Kontakt, pretty much the same as the full version, but obviously you're limited. You don't have these tabs here to play with, and you only have a couple of presets as well. But essentially this is what it is. The dictaphone will be the most crippled with like that old tape effect, and then it gets less crippled as you go along. So you go cassette, portable, and then studio will be the cleanest version. I might show you a few examples here. So let's start off with the portable. So as you can hear there, it has a little bit of a wobble to it almost. Cassette, it will get worse, but not worse sounding, you know what I mean? It gets more of that effect on it. And dictaphone. As you can hear, that has that full on effect, and studio is the least affected by it, so it should feel quite clean. That's a very, very nice piano as well. So not anything, just get it together. Very cool piano there. But it does come with a few other presets, as I said earlier on. And every preset, obviously, you can make it go within these boundaries here. Some cool like gated type of preset. Lush strings. So if you do want to get that, it will be in the description below with everything else from today's video. And whilst you're down there, why not hit that subscribe button? It is completely free, and it will take me over to the 100,000 subscriber mark, which would be awesome, because I'm doing a massive producer giveaway, software, hardware, that type of giveaway. So if you do want to get your hands on some free stuff, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell as well, so you don't miss out on the giveaway video. Okay, so up next, over at Minimal Audio, and the sponsors of today's video is the brand new Evoke plugin. This is a hyper modern vocal effect, currently on intro price at $79 from $129. Sounds pretty awesome, very awesome demo there. Evoke goes beyond the traditional pitch correction and vocoding with vocal resynthesis, our purpose-built approach for modern, distinctive and emotionally resonant tracks. Here's a couple of demos here before.
Overthink tomorrow when we're alright. That's when we forget just who we are.
After.
Overthink tomorrow when we're alright. That's when we forget just who we are.
Sometimes if you do have just a single vocal like this,
Overthink
as in like a single layer, it really does help to have something like this to kind of bolster it up, making it sound a lot bigger than it actually is. So that preset's very awesome for that.
Oh, you know you can't give up. This is not the time to leave it all behind. Oh, you know you can't give up. This is not the time to leave it all behind.
That's awesome as well. Gives it a lot of character with a kind of formant shifting there. But let's check out indoor. Here's a few of the presets that I really enjoyed. This is the GUI right here. It's got a ton of really compact, great features in here. The presets are in the middle here. You can sort them out by group there, and the presets on the side. The minimal picks are probably their favorite picks, I suppose. You can go to tags as well and filter by tags, which is pretty cool as well. You've got the synth part here and the effects part here, so you can add or tweak your own effects within here. The resynth part, a ton you can dive into and swap and change out. You've got freeze over here, change the pitch down here. So if you do know the pitch of the vocal you're in, or maybe you want to change it to a different pitch, you can lock it in over here. Another awesome thing is that I know mine is A minor, so I've locked it in, and then I can kind of go through different presets with the A minor still being locked in there. But yeah, a ton of features in here. It's with minimal audio, they do have great plugins that always come with a ton of features. So before,
I feel I'm getting older, and leaves will keep falling.
after,
I feel I'm getting older, and leaves will keep falling.
gives it a kind of like computerized type of feel, makes it sound bigger as well. Definitely gives it a lot of character if that's what you're after. If you don't like the more robotic type of sound, there's other presets that don't have that, or you can really dial it back as well using the dry wet. Another preset I really like before,
I feel I'm getting older, and leaves will keep falling.
after,
I feel I'm getting older, and leaves will keep falling.
this one is so awesome because as you can hear here, we've got like a single layer.
Lift me up, make me feel like I'm the only one that you love.
And this just makes it sound like there's a harmony behind it.
Lift me up, make me feel like I'm the only one that you love. Nothing lasts forever, so we seize the day. Run away together, going all the way.
That's so cool. So like I said, this is an absolute playground if you're into messing around with vocals within your tracks. You can take a vocal and put it in a completely different direction or make it sound a lot bigger than it was originally. This is Evoke and it is currently on intro price for $79. Big shouts out to Minimal Audio for sponsoring today's video. Up next is my trip to ADE, the Amsterdam dance event, which is hosted every single October over in Amsterdam, believe it or not. And I thought it'd be awesome to show you what happens over at these events, just in case you're curious and ever want to join and see how cool they actually are. So here's a little kind of like montage slash section I put together for you. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we've just landed in Amsterdam. We are here for the ADE event. We've just picked up our passes here from these lovely people behind us. We've got a press pass and a pro pass, and we're going to see where that gets us and what the benefits are of attending these sort of events. Okay, so what is ADE? ADE is a huge industry meetup. Producers, DJs, labels and companies gather for workshops, networking, music tech showcases and panels. It's basically where the electronic music world comes to celebrate, learn and connect. So here is the program from this year. And as you can see here, there is a ton going on day and night. You've even got like morning raves, you've got boat parties, and then if you're just there to connect, you've got so many different conferences and talks to go to. Vast amount of talks and events during this time is absolutely incredible. And you might look at this and you might think, geez, that is a jam-packed weekend. You would be absolutely wrong, because in fact this is just for Wednesday. The great thing about ADE is that it's not just one location, it's located all across the city in different venues. Oh, by the way, this is Era and SK, fellow producers, and they joined me for this trip. This is a bakery. You literally have to walk through the kitchen to go upstairs to where all the music stuff is. I just love the architecture of some of these places in Amsterdam as well. It's pretty cool. You can come play with the hardware, meet other producers, see what they're getting up to, and just connect. You'll never see me with this thing here, by the way. From someone that used to be predominantly software based, this feels like the final boss to me. In Amsterdam, they have a free boat that will get you to some of the locations as well, which is pretty awesome. During ADE, you will hear and see music everywhere, even from a man in a bathrobe in the street. One of my highlights this year was to see Skepta, one of my favourite grime artists growing up. This was one of the perks of having the Pro Pass. You get to sit in a small, intimate setting with legendary speakers.
So please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Skepta. How are you, Skep, first and foremost?
I'm tired. So look, first of all, the glasses are not to look cool or anything. I'm so tired. I've been up all night trying to make music for this weekend, so excuse the shades. I'm tired, but obviously definitely enthusiastic. I'm looking forward to this weekend.
Outside of ADE, Amsterdam is such a great, unique place to visit in general. The lights look awesome at night as well. Not the red ones, I'm talking about these ones here. I love this place here. It's a room where people were networking or just having a rest from the event itself. This was cool too. You got to submit your tracks here for people to listen to. This here was called Meet the Pros. Every year people meet here to have a chance to discuss their music projects and other industry related questions. And this was the list from this year. As you can see here, you got A&R managers, creative producers, artist managers, label managers, artist branding. And here is me watching over them all like some kind of dark overlord. Here's SK and Error absolutely taking full advantage of the opportunity here in ADE. I thought this was cool. Basically, you phone this person, you leave a voicemail and they will make a song out of it. I thought that was pretty creative. This interview here was very cool. Focus is a producer for Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, The Game, Kendrick Lamar, and a ton of other great rap giants.
Big applause. Here is Focus.
I've been talking about AI for a minute with various creatives. I think it's a great tool. I'm still learning about it. I said this earlier again to Bram, and I think that AI is just like the invention of the gun. A gun sitting on the table can't kill anybody, but the intentions behind it of the person can make it a dangerous tool. I think the intentions behind AI is what can make it dangerous. I think if people use it as the tool that it is, it can really expand and expound on creativity infinitely, you know? Like I said, I'm learning about it, and I'm gonna see how I can implement it, but I'm still old school. I work in Logic. I don't know if you guys work in that, but I work in Logic, and I still like creating from ground up.
So yeah, that was ADE 2025. It is awesome. I just wanted to show you, I know it's a bit long because it's a bit of a cheat code. Not only does it get you in rooms with people that you're aspiring to be like, it also gets you in rooms with people that can help you get there, which is very, very important. As far as I'm aware, ADE have started registering for next year as well. So you can go over to their website. I'll list it below. If you do want to register for next year, you might see me there. I just noted on their website, they have a This Was ADE 2025 page, which is basically a roundup, and I've got all of these great images and never really got much of the nightlife because I find it hard to record in there, but some of these venues are absolutely incredible. Up next, over at Plugin Boutique, not only have they had an awesome overhaul of their website, which I've just noticed, looking very, very clean right now. They have the Melder production rewind for £8 until November the 30th. This is £8 from £62, which is incredible. Rewind is a unique MS Sound Factory instrument dedicated to the art of reverse sound. Now this is amazing, not only because it's a massive discount, it's because if you buy Rewind, you get a gift with it. So you get to choose from Massive by Native Instruments or Bloom Vocal Edit Lights from Excite Audio. So you're getting a £8 plugin and Massive essentially on top of it, or Bloom, which is pretty crazy. Grab Massive. Bloom's alright, but grab Massive. Massive is an OG plugin, you should definitely get it. Okay, so it's time for a drinks break, and in my last video I said to you guys, if you comment Steadicam, I'll give you a shout out in my next video. Well, this is that next video, and here are the people that commented. If you would like a shout out in my next video, all you have to do right now is like this video, and in the comment section below, just comment your thoughts on ADE. Comment your thoughts on ADE and I'll give you a shout out in my next video. But please bear in mind, it is the first 20 people that do get a shout out. Up next, over at Rhodes, they are giving away the V-Pan for a limited time only. And this is the effect that they have on their keyboards, the Vari Pan, I think it's called. But yeah, limited time only if you do want to grab this little utility plugin. Up next, over at Sonoscore, they're teamed up with UJam and they're giving away their retro plugin. Retro is so much more than just one effect. Each of its modes is a web of up to 20 interconnected sound modules. It's like having a huge pedal board and rack of studio gear with everything set just right. This is a limited time only. I will list it in the description below with everything else. Up next is a new free library by Venus Theory. And if you do want to check this out, as well as a ton of other freebies and VST plugins, click this video right here. I've been Dixon. Be safe, be productive, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.